recession and thinking about making the most of their money.
Often we tend to focus on cutting back and saving when we really need to focus also on making more money. Here to ensure that we are not leaving any money on the table is financial advisor Rob Wilson. Good morning, Rob.
Good morning.
Okay, so I'm ready to maximize my worth and make more money. So how do we start first?
Well, you're exactly right what you said in the intro. I do think particularly in a recession, we tend to put all of our focus on saving and cutting back and being frugal when we need to think about making more money. The income side of that equation has to be an important part of your financial plan. We just saw Paula Abdul turn down a $10 million deal from American Idol. Now, I know that we all can't turn down 8-figure deals, but let's not focus on that number because everything is relative. I think what we can learn from that is that she felt like she wasn't offered what she was worth. And so in the same way, I think we need to make sure that we can maximize what we can earn while we can.
How do you make sure that you're getting compensated? How do you figure out your value?
You definitely have to figure out your value. And what's important is the first thing is your current salary may not be the best starting point because you may be underpaid. And so it's quite possible that if your job has changed because of the recession, there's been staff reductions and you have an expanded role, then you should be paid more than what you're currently being paid. You can ask around to your colleagues now. This is a little difficult and you may not get the best information because it may be a little too close for comfort, but ask your colleagues or ask your friends who are at similar firms in a similar job. In Paula's case, she didn't have to ask around too much because as soon as Ryan Seacrest signed, that news was all over the internet. This probably contributed to her discontent. If you can't ask, you can research online. Salary.com, payscale.com, jobnob.com are all sites with good free data, although you may have to pay to get more customized information. And talk to an expert, find a recruiter. They'll have the most up-to-date information on where the market is, where the salaries are, and ask recruiters who recruit in different industries than yours. Your job may be paid more, let's say, in the legal industry than it is in manufacturing, so that's important information to have as well.
Rob, how do you suggest going about asking your employer for the money that you think that you're worth? Because, as you said, we're in an economy right now in a recession, and people, I think, feel like they can't ask for what they're worth because everybody's just running so lean and mean right now. How can we go about, I guess, building a case?
Well, you've got to show them the money. If you've brought in a big client or you've helped the company save some money, those are very important contributions. So you've got to make that case to them and make them understand what you bring to the table. Also, benefits do count. So even if you prove your case and your employer wants to pay you more money, cash really is still tight. So be creative. In lieu of cash, maybe you can ask for a flexible work arrangement, more vacation time, or ask for more training. And all of those should be a win-win situation. You know what, and I actually primarily work with professional athletes, and I think we can learn something from them in that there's no problem with being a free agent. You may have to entertain some offers to really see what's out there. Don't get too comfortable. Often we hold on so tightly to what we have that that's all we get. So entertain some offers and see what else is out there. And, you can always freelance, and there's two good sites, guru.com and elance.com, where you can look for opportunities. Companies are finding it hard to bring on new employees. So if you can freelance, it's much cheaper to them and it'll bring more income for you.
Okay, Rob, lots of good advice there. We appreciate it. And, none of us have those sort of Paula Abdul offers coming at us, but it's still great to know.
We can wish, though.
Yeah, we can wish.
We do every day, Rob. All right, thanks.
Thanks a lot.
And remember that Rob is with us every other Thursday here on the Pittsburgh CW to get advice to keep your money in order.